So it is with great honor and admiration that I stand before you on this momentous occasion of the nursing pinning ceremony. I am the Director of Nursing here at Fort Scott Community College, and my name is Jordan Howard. On behalf of all of us here at Fort Scott, I would like to personally thank you all for coming to our pinning ceremony. The students before us must be extremely grateful for all your help, time, and sacrifices that you have made to help them complete this process. Nursing school is very taxing, and without the support you have given them, it would have been very difficult and almost impossible to complete. I know that each of these students appreciate the support you have given them and the time you have taken to be here this afternoon to celebrate these accomplishments. Before we begin this afternoon, I would like to take a few moments to recognize some individuals who have aided these students along the journey. To my left here, we have our administrative assistant, Shelley Brennan. My right, Kaylee Binford does our second semester. Cheryl Craig does our fourth semester. I have to pay you after. In the audience, we have Tom Havron, who's the vice president of everything. Robert Nelson, one of our board members. Julie Eichenberger, she's the vice president of everything else. We have Jennifer Jackman, who does third semester for us. Darkus Kotwitz, who's our lab extraordinaire. And then Vicki later, allied health for us. So afterwards, we will have punch and cookies in the foyer there, so please feel free to stay and eat all the cookies so I don't have to take them home. So without further ado, we will begin this evening by awarding the First Level Professionalism Award.
Okay, so I'm Kaylee Binford, and like you said, I teach second semester now. So I will be doing the First Level Professionalism Award. It's given each semester at the pinning and recognition ceremony. This award is given to the outstanding first level nursing student. Faculty select this student from applicants that meet the following criteria. Maintain a 3.0 or better overall grade point average, demonstrates above average clinical skills as outlined in the clinical evaluations, receive no probation days during the first level, is neat and professional in appearance, is involved in extracurricular activities, and then this student also exhibits a positive attitude towards other students, faculty, and Fort Scott Community College. The student receiving this award for this spring semester of 2023 is Kinder Barr. Where's she at? Okay.
Cheryl Craig, and I am going to present the Second Level Professional Award. This award is given each semester at this ceremony. The award is given to the outstanding second level nursing student. Faculty select this student from applicants that meet the following. They maintain a 3.0 or better grade point average, demonstrates above average clinical skills as outlined in the clinical evaluations, receives no unsatisfactory clinical days during courses taken in the second level of the nursing program, receive no probation days. They are neat and professional in appearance. The student must be involved in extracurricular activities, honor society, student council, or other campus activities like our volunteer projects, be involved in department and community activities, exhibit a positive attitude towards other students, faculty, and Fort Scott Community College, and be a positive role model and mentor to the first level students. The graduate receiving this award is Amanda Hopkins.
Again, we give out another award, this time for a clinical nurse from one of the clinical agencies. So the students submit nominations each semester, and the nurse is chosen and honored at this ceremony. To be nominated for the clinical nurse, the nurse must spend at least 90% of his or her work time having direct patient care, have been employed with the facility for at least 6 months, and display being a role model, tailor their clinical experience to the student nurse's needs, be consistent in their delegation of practice opportunities within the nurse's scope of practice, be resourceful in the area of practice, and be exemplary with their communication skills. This semester, Cody Morrell from Ascension Via Christi Hospital was nominated. And unfortunately, he was unable to attend, but said it was an honor to receive an award for something that I love. He also hopes that everyone in the graduating class passes the NCLEX, and good luck.
Presentation of pins to the nursing graduates. This year, we're letting family or friends who they choose to pin them. So we may look like a little chaotic, but it will be special to them. Jada Bryant. Jada will be pinned by her mother, Wendy Bryant. Miss Bryant's hometown is Paola, Kansas. Following graduation, Jada has accepted a job working at Overland Park Regional Medical Center in the ortho-neuro-trauma unit. After residency on the ortho-neuro-trauma unit, Jada plans to transition to the ER. She also has plans to obtain her trauma certification. Jada would like to thank her family and her fiance for always believing in her. Jada says, "I couldn't have done this without all your support." Monica Carr. Monica will be pinned by her mother, Chris Carr. Miss Carr's hometown is Girard, Kansas. Monica's plans after graduating are to continue working at Girard Medical Center in the Senior Behavioral Health Unit, where she will be transitioning into a registered nurse position. Her future plans include becoming a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner specializing in geriatrics. Monica would like to thank her parents, her brother, and her grandmother. Also, the Fort Scott Community College Foundation Endowment donors. Monica also wishes to thank you to the excellent teachers and the wonderful students she has had the pleasure of spending time with and getting to know. Sierra Carroll. Sierra will be pinned by her father, Pat Carroll. Miss Carroll's hometown is McFarland, Kansas. Following graduation, Sierra has accepted a position at Miami County Medical Center on the Med-Surg unit. Sierra's future plans include obtaining her bachelor's in science of nursing within the next 2 years. Sierra says, "I want to thank my family for never giving up on me. I wouldn't be walking across this stage today if it wasn't for you." Kaylee Couch. Kaylee will be pinned by her son, Paxton Couch. Ms. Couch hometown is Nevada, Missouri. Following graduation, Kaylee plans to further her education, pursuing her bachelor's degree. Her future plans include furthering her education to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Kaylee has committed to work at Cox Health in Lamar. She will also work occasionally in the psychiatric unit in Nevada. Kaylee wants to say a special thank you to her parents. Without their continued support, there would be no way she could have made it through this. Kiera Duncan. Kiera will be pinned by her sister, Kaylee Duncan. Miss Duncan's hometown is Pittsburgh, Kansas. Kiera plans to take the NCLEX following graduation. She has accepted a position at the University of Kansas Hospital as a future float nurse on the acute care floor. Her plans include furthering her career as a float pool nurse and would like to go into trauma nursing eventually. Kiera has received a bachelor's in nursing with our partnership with the University of Kansas. Kiera would like to thank her sisters for giving her support by listening to her through each step of the way. Her parents, thank you for supporting me through it all. And finally, my middle school sweetheart who always saw my potential. Chastity Goenauer. Chastity will be pinned by her best friend, Tess Shoemaker. Miss Goenauer's hometown is Fontaine, Kansas. After graduation, Chastity will be studying to pass the NCLEX, then pursuing job opportunities. Chastity's plans include getting her bachelor's in science of nursing. She would love to be a traveling nurse and specialize in wound care. Chastity would like to thank her village. You all helped me in more ways than I can count or ever repay. I appreciate all that you have done to help me turn my dream into a reality. She would also like to thank the Student Nurse Organization for the generous scholarship through the Fort Scott Community College Foundation Endowment. Amanda Hopkins. Amanda will be pinned by her son, Ethan Copsey. Miss Hopkins' hometown is Nevada, Missouri. Amanda will be working at Mercy in Joplin in the cardiac ICU after graduation. Her plans include continuing her education to obtain her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Amanda wishes to thank her family, her dad, sister, Steve, and Ethan. Allison Hauser. Allison will be pinned by her husband, Brock. Mrs. Hauser's hometown is Fort Scott, Kansas. Allison plans to take the NCLEX after graduation and begin working on the labor and delivery floor at Nevada Regional Medical Center. Allison would like to eventually obtain her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing through Pittsburgh State University and specialize in aesthetics. Allison says, "Thank you to my family for always pushing me to keep moving forward and that I can do anything I set out to do." Taylor Elick. Taylor will be pinned by her mother, Carrie Schaefer. Miss Elick's hometown is Princeton, Kansas. Taylor plans to move to Oklahoma following graduation, where she has accepted a position as a pediatric nurse at Minor Pediatrics in Barlowsville, Oklahoma. Her future plans are to work as a nurse for a year, then return to school, furthering her education to earn her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and further certifications. Taylor says, "Thank you to all my family and friends who have supported me along this journey. I could not have done it without the support that was given me. Thank you to all my teachers who pushed me to do my best and offered words of advice when I needed them most. I would not be walking across the stage today if it wasn't for those who supported me." Kaya Kaiser. Kaya is being pinned by her father, Kevin Kaiser. Miss Kaiser's hometown is Beagle, Kansas. Kaya's plans following graduation are to continue her career at Children's Mercy in the emergency room as a critical care nurse. Her plans for the future include obtaining her certified pediatric nurse certification and trauma nurse certification. Kaya has received her Bachelor's of Nursing with our partnership from the University of Kansas. Kaya says, "I want to say a huge thank you to my parents, friends, and rest of my family for having my back and allowing me to finally get to this point in my life and achieving my dreams." She would also like to say thank you to Tom Havron and Sarah Smith for generously helping me out with a scholarship for my nursing fees. Holly Krushik. Holly will be pinned today by her mother, Sandy Krushik. Miss Krushik's hometown is Pittsburgh, Kansas. Holly will be pursuing a position as a surgical nurse after graduation. Her future plans include obtaining her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing at Pittsburgh State University. She would like to then advance to becoming a registered nurse first assist in surgery. Holly would like to thank her family who have supported her through this journey. Holly would especially like to say thank you to her mom and dad. I couldn't have done it without you both. Kendall Pitlawani. Kendall will be pinned by her husband, Josh. Kendall's hometown is Fort Scott, Kansas. After graduation, she will move into a graduate nurse position at Nevada Regional Medical Center in the emergency department. Her future plans include, after some time off from school, returning to obtain her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Kendall would like to say thank you to her husband for always being supportive and helping her through for her goals. My daughter for making me want to better myself to provide the best life for her, the friends I have made in nursing school that have kept life interesting and humorous amidst the tears and chaos that was nursing school. She wants to thank her family for being so understanding and supportive of her busy schedule. Also the instructors that taught us the skills that got us to this day. Aaliyah Smith. Aaliyah will be pinned by her mother, Regina Logan. Miss Smith's hometown is Pittsburgh, Kansas. After graduation, Aaliyah accepted a position at KU Med Center on the pulmonary hypertension unit. Her future plans are to attend Pittsburgh State University next fall and obtain her BSN. She would like to eventually work as an esthetician nurse. You knew I would have to do it at least once. Aaliyah would like to thank her family and her instructors for the endless amount of support over these last 2 years. Kristen Stahl. Kristen is being pinned by her daughter, Allison Young. Miss Stahl's hometown is Parker, Kansas. After graduation, Kristen is looking forward to a much-needed break. The break will include fishing, camping, and being able to watch her kids play their ball games without worrying about studying for a quiz or exam the next day. After passing the NCLEX, I hope to work in the OR, preferably pre-op. Kristen's future plans include working in OR until her kids are grown. She would like to go into the emergency department eventually. She is looking forward to lots of vacations and spending time with her children. Kristen would like to thank her kids for understanding how important this was for all of them. They have pushed me to always do my best and work just as hard as I did, picking up the slack for the most part. She says, "We did it. Thank you to my parents for being supportive and encouraging. Special shout out to my dad for helping with the boys and spending time fishing, hunting, or playing football in the yard with them. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you to my sister for being there, giving advice, listening to me whine, and helping with the kids. And lastly, thank you to my friends for still being friends, even though I've been MIA the last couple of years." So if the class would stand, this will be the last time you have to do something I ask you to do. We are going to read the ANA Code of Ethics. Provision 1, respect for others. Provision 2, commitment to the patient. Provision 3, advocacy for the patient. Provision 4, accountability and responsible for practice. Provision 5, duty to self and duty to others. Provision 6, contribution to healthcare environments. Provision 7, advancement of the nursing profession. Provision 8, promotion of community and world health. And Provision 9, promotion of the nursing profession. Thank you.
So just so you know, my speech is going to be about 20 minutes long, so sorry. So today we have witnessed a culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. I've had the privilege of witnessing your transformation from aspiring students into skilled professionals, ready to make a lasting impact on the world of healthcare. This pinning ceremony marks the beginning of your journey as a professional nurse, and it fills me with hope and excitement for what lies ahead. The pins you have received are not merely symbols or decorations. They represent a sacred trust, a trust that society has placed in you, a trust that your patients will give you. It is a trust that carries great responsibility, but also immense reward. Your pin signifies your commitment to uphold the highest standards of care, to be a source of strength and comfort to those in need, and to tirelessly advocate for the well-being of your patients. Let us take a moment to reflect on the profound impact that nursing has on individuals, families, and communities. Our profession is one that touches the lives of many individuals in the most intimate and vulnerable moments of their lives. It is a privilege and an honor to be entrusted with the care of others, and I have no doubt that you will approach this responsibility with the utmost integrity, compassion, and skill. As you embark on this noble path, remember that nursing is not just a job, it is a calling. A vocation that requires a deep sense of purpose and a genuine commitment to the well-being of others. Every interaction, every touch, and every word you share with your patient has the power to make a difference, to bring comfort, and to instill hope. Throughout your education, you have acquired the knowledge, skills, and critical thinking ability necessary to navigate the complexities of healthcare. But remember that learning doesn't end here. Embrace the opportunities for continued growth, seek out new experiences, and never stop honing your craft. Nursing is a lifelong journey of learning and discovery, and I encourage you to seize every chance to expand your knowledge and skill set. As you go forth from this day, I challenge you to be advocates for your patients, their families, and the nursing profession. Be the voice of those who cannot speak for themselves and the champion to pursue unbiased and compassionate care for all. Embrace the challenges that will undoubtedly come your way, for it is through adversity that we find strength, resilience, and personal growth. Finally, remember to take care of yourselves. Nursing is a demanding profession, both physically and emotionally. Nurture your own well-being. Seek support from your colleagues, and engage in self-care practices that rejuvenate and sustain you. Only by caring for ourselves can we continue to care for others. In closing, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude once again and congratulations to each and every one of you. You have worked tirelessly to reach this milestone, and your dedication is an inspiration to us all. As you go out into this world as professional nurses, carry the values and principles that have guided you thus far. Trust in your abilities, embrace the challenges, and never underestimate the impact you can make on the lives of others. Thank you, and may your nursing journey be filled with boundless fulfillment, personal growth, and a profound sense of purpose. Remember to stay in touch, as this is not goodbye. It is just until next time. Thank you.